Hey guys, long time no see. My channel is back from the dead. It's been a while, I know. I haven't been able to upload, but today I'm going to be talking about Noema Perez Alavez. She's the mother of Dulce Maria Alves, who was only 5 years old when she went missing in New Jersey, Bridgeton Park, 3 years ago on September 16, 2019. I remember when this happened and I was following the case. Sadly, it seems to have gone cold, and many have already forgotten her, but why? Police say Noema was in her car while her kids played in the playground that was about 30 yards away. Noema was with her little sister in the car, Dulce's little sister, working on a scratch-off lottery ticket. Dulce and her brother were together on the swings. When Dulce's mother went to see her children, she found Dulce was gone and her brother was by himself crying. Many people do believe her mother, Noema, doesn't care and lacks the motivation to bring awareness to her daughter's case, and doesn't try to continue talking about her on social media or the news. Because of her lack of awareness and care for her daughter's name, it has seemed to fade away. As someone who's been following the case for a while and has seen everything play out, I do believe that the mother is very weird and does lack emotion and motivation to continue putting her daughter's name out there. And it's really sad because it's only been 3 years since her disappearance, and it seems like everybody has forgotten about her, but I haven't. I truly believe that she knows more information than she's told the public about her daughter's disappearance, but I'm not sure if she has actually anything to do with it. But definitely her behavior and the way that she's talked about her daughter is very odd, and it's not normal. That's why the public have heavily criticized Noema for not crying in interviews for her daughter or showing emotion. Some even believe she knows more about Dulce's disappearance than she lets on, like me, or that she even knows where Dulce is and what really happened to her. Noema, she has done some interviews here and there, but most of the time she's mostly just been really quiet when it comes to her daughter's case, which is weird. But it also doesn't help that the police haven't publicly ruled her out as a suspect. But I don't know if that's changed to this day, so don't really take my word for it 100%. The only one who has really spoken out about Dulce Maria Alves as if she was their own daughter is a woman named Jackie. I don't remember her last name, but I know she's known as that mom of 3 boys on TikTok. She was the former spokesperson for Dulce's family in case. She created an Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok at that time for Dulce's case and continuously talked about Dulce. And she had a YouTube channel that I remember being subscribed to, and she would do lives and organized search parties for her and candle visuals for Dulce. She was close to Dulce's mom, but she says she started seeing red flags with Dulce's mom, showcasing some weird, odd behavior, and Jackie was starting to get strange letters.
So many of you know the story of Dulce Maria Alves. She was 5 years old when she was kidnapped from Bridgeton, New Jersey. Now, many of you know, or maybe not know, that I was once the spokesperson for the family. Now, okay, so mom says allegedly that they kicked me out, that they no longer wanted me to speak for them. Okay, so remember when the cryptic letters went out March? I took myself out in March because 2 reasons. I said it was just getting too close to home, and 2, I was noticing their behavior, okay, on how it was just a lack of everything, lack of emotion, a lack of motivation, everything.
Family spokeswoman Jackie Rodriguez claims to have been getting strange letters, apparently in Spanish with words such as Mexico border, 1776, and Civil War. Now, she says she's given them to the police, but she knows that they're connected to Dulce, and they've compelled her to step away from the case, to step back because she needs to protect herself.
Mom and family saying that I made them feel uncomfortable, that I was intimidating her. If I was so intimidating, if I was such a risk or a problem to them or to Noema, these conversations would have never happened.
And I comment on it, and people are seeing that me and you get along. And now,
What's crazy is that Noema was intimidated by Jackie trying to get her and the family to be a little bit more, to have a little bit more motivation towards doing things for Dulce and spreading awareness. That was what was intimidating Noema. But anyways, how does that even intimidate you or even bother you when literally your 5-year-old child is missing? And to this day, she's still missing. But eventually she went on to do a interview with Dr.Phil and Jackie as well, but they did it separately. It's crazy because at that time that Jackie did her interview with Dr. Phil, he said that he's never worked with a mother of a missing child who's been so emotionally flat.
For 45 years, I've worked sadly with a lot of parents of children that have been abducted. I have never worked with a mother that has been as emotionally flat about a missing child as Noema. Is she that way all the time?
Yes.
What do you make of that?
I want to believe that she cries at night. I want to say she's strong. I don't know if she's been strong for the public or herself. She doesn't show her emotions that much.
You and I have talked very briefly before this, and I think that we seem to be in agreement that she has not done something evil to her daughter.
Yes.
You think she may not be involved in the disappearance, but you think she may know more about what took place than she's telling?
Yes.
Why?
She seems too calm. I feel like she knows that that child is okay. She's missing her, but then I feel like she knows she's okay.
So she's not freaking about this because she already knows the answer.
I've never seen her freaking out. I've seen her cry just once.
And you don't know her before this,
No.
so you don't have a lot of baseline on her. But her family knows her, of course. What do they think?
They're really upset. I've seen them. Grandpop and Grandma are destroyed. They break down anywhere and everywhere. I've seen cousins and uncles. They've been upset, but they're upset at her.
In what way? What are they upset about?
I'm assuming because she stayed in the car and allowed them to go alone. You know, they're like, you should have been there with your two children.
So they think she was negligent here.
Yeah.
And have been very vocal about that.
Mm-hmm.
Do they think she knows more than she's telling?
Like, they haven't said it, but she's told me that they're upset that she might know something.
So they're accusatory.
I think some are.
When she told you that they think that she knows more than she's telling, what did she say about it?
It has nothing to do with it. And she knows nothing. And I've asked her numerous times in different kind of ways.
If I could do anything to further this investigation, is there anything she's told you that would move me further down the investigative path here?
That guy.
The one when I said, if you had to pick somebody, who would be your number one candidate? And she said, well, there is a guy that's been trying to get to me, date me, see me with my daughter, etc. Some of her family is undocumented. Are people not coming forward with information they may have because they fear ICE and getting deported here?
Yes.
So you guys think about it. For a mother who has a missing 5-year-old child, do you guys think it's normal that she's unemotional about it and doesn't really have the motivation to spread awareness about her daughter's case? Do you guys think it's normal? Do you guys think that she has something to do with it? Do you guys think that she knows more information than she's told the public about her daughter's disappearance and where she could possibly be at? Let me know down below. You guys, it's crazy because Noema has a TikTok. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if it's still up to this day. But I do know that Jackie called her out because of her lack of awareness for her daughter Dulce, who is still missing, and even the FBI still haven't been able to find her and her case has gone cold.
Remember Dulce Maria Alavez? Well, she's been missing since September of 2019. And you know, there hasn't been too much awareness for this child. Being said I was the former spokesperson, I tried to share awareness, even if it's talking about my experience or talking about how there's no awareness. I've always mentioned how their family hasn't shared much awareness like they should be. Everybody reacts to things differently. I understand that. I understand that some people just don't have emotions. I understand that. But this is a child where some kind of awareness should be. And we have Mama Bear looking cute on her TikTok with no awareness for her daughter. Sharing love songs, but nothing of awareness for her daughter.
Que si me dolió perder su amistad.
And of course, yes, it's none of my business on what she does on her personal life. But her child is still missing. Her child is still missing. And the point of everything is to share awareness of your missing child. She shared a video or two of Dulce, but it's nothing about screaming for help for my child. It's nothing about awareness for my child. It's nothing about like, I need your help, public. Please help me. It's none about that. It's about her videos looking cute. This is so fucking sad. Sad. I don't know what to say. One video of her child, of the child that's missing. Guys, you some of y'all come at me saying that I'm fucking wrong, but how the fuck can I be wrong? Well, I'm not the only one. Can we just think that this is normal behavior? How can some of you people think that it's okay to give up on a child? How can you people just think that it's okay and it's easy to go on and live a normal life? How can this be? I will be blowing up this TikTok asking for help. Blowing it up. Man, bye. I'm pissed.
So, do you guys remember when I mentioned earlier that Jackie received cryptic letters? Well, she did receive a package in her P.O. box with the same handwriting as the cryptic letters.
Boy, I got some info for you. Back in March of 2020, when I was spokesperson for the family of Dulce Maria Alves, which went missing September 16, 2019 from Bridgeton, New Jersey. I was one of the few people that received these cryptic letters in the mail. Well, only two people had my mailing address. And the reason why these people had my mailing address were because they were donating to the case. So I obviously didn't give them my physical address, but I have a P.O. box. You won't believe this. You will not believe this. Going through all the documents, emails, psychic readings, all the paperwork that I have, I was going through it. And something caught my attention. And I received one package from this one person, which I don't know if it's a real person or not, which was a red flag. They put their name and the state, and they wrote it in cursive. But when they went to write my name, address, and everything, they wrote it normal. They didn't write it in cursive. So I'm like, damn, this handwriting kind of looks familiar. Guess what, boo? That shit matches up with the cryptic letters. I cannot believe it. So I went crazy. I text my good friend. I said, am I going crazy? I need your opinion. Does this look alike? Like, if you first look at it, do you think their handwriting matches? She said, yeah, I think so. Their P's are the same. The L's are the same. Then I asked my other friend, and they said yes. Then I asked somebody else, and they said yes. So I'm like, what the F? Can it be the same person that wrote the cryptic letters sent me that package as well? Because no one else but this other person had my P.O. box. And the cryptic letters went to the P.O. box. This was on Sunday, and I immediately called the police, the detectives, and I reported it. And I sent in the picture. I wish I could share the picture with you and the handwriting, but I can't. But this shit's crazy.
So you guys, who do you think could have sent her those letters and the package? Because some people in the comments of that TikTok were saying that it could have been Noema, but honestly, who knows? Or maybe they're right, maybe it was Noema, but who knows, right? Right? Kind of feel like maybe it possibly could have been her. Don't know, maybe I shouldn't say that, but I'm just gonna leave it there. Overall, I just find it very weird because I've seen pretty much every mother of a missing child or person do everything that they can do to spread awareness of their kid, especially on their own social media accounts. So Noema's behavior is just very odd to me and many others because she literally is this little girl's mother, and Jackie did so much more to spread awareness for Dulce, and she's not Dulce's mother. She's just a volunteer. She has her own family. She has her own job. She wasn't getting paid to be the spokesperson for the family. She was the one organizing the social media platforms. She organized it and she made them. She did the candle visuals. She did the search parties and the interviews. And at first, when the whole world was criticizing Noema, Jackie wasn't on their side at first, but then later on, she started to see what the public could see. And she was close to Noema. She was close, and even she started to see what everybody was saying and started to expose Noema for her lack of care and motivation for her own daughter. If you guys would like more information about the case of Dulce Maria Alavez, I suggest watching other videos. This one wasn't as detailed about her case because this is more about her mom's odd behavior. And unfortunately, I have not seen any updates about Dulce's case. The most recent one was around September of 2022, and I think it was like an article or maybe it was a news video. I don't remember, but I know it was around like September 2022. But I really do hope that the police can release new updates of her case and continue investigating, because it does seem like her case has gone cold and people have forgotten about her, but I haven't, and I feel like people should keep talking about her and remembering her and bringing awareness to her case, because even if her mother won't do it, then other people should, right? So yeah, I'm sorry that this video is long, but please like and subscribe. I hope that you have a great day or night, whatever time you're watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.